So, feels so good today. I don't know, it just feels good. I'm just feeling lighter every day and just coming to more understanding every day. So I hope I can just help you guys do the same thing, you know? So let's do the astrology forecast. Or just news of the day. So one of the things that I want you guys to realize that's going on in the cosmos is Aquarius. Saturn is in Aquarius right now. Mercury is in Gemini. What else do you need to know? Mars is in Pisces. So let's talk about those three, and then we'll get into what we were talking about yesterday and get into this reading. So Saturn is a very limiting energy in a planet. So that's what it does. It brings limitations and kind of disciplines it in a sense, like restricts it. So it's in Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius moon, so that's very important. You always keep me. I will be keeping up with Aquarius. So I just had a client I just did a reading for whose Mercury was in Aquarius. So this is something important that you guys should understand, because maybe your Mercury is in Aquarius, who knows? But Aquarius people, they enjoy more like in-depth type of interactions. And even though they are very direct people, they're very direct, they're like direct communication, and they're very they're like intellect and deep type of interactions and communication. They're the more deeper air sign. They're very spiritual, very intellectual, and all of those things. Not saying the other ones aren't, but Aquarius people kind of remind me of like Pisces people, but it's an air sign. So, and more into intellect than like imagination and dream. So Saturn is in Aquarius, so you might find some conflictions in those areas where you were mostly like direct and seeking more in-depth and intellect. You may find some restrictions in those areas. Mercury is in Gemini, and it is in retrograde. So something is in retrograde, it's going backwards. Well, Mercury is in retrograde and going backwards. It affects technology if you've been having those issues, and it can expose things, because it can bring things outward. And with Gemini is different perspectives. So you can be experiencing a lot of different perspectives in your communication right now, or maybe conflictions in seeing the different perspectives, because you also are having a little bit of confliction or restrictions with depth and being direct. So that's in the air. But Mars is also in Pisces, so that's a fueling energy. So the fueling energy glazed on all of that right now is Pisces. Pisces has been getting so lit up, like that's so beautiful to me, because Pisces is your imagination, your creativity, spirituality, and just being in tune. And then Neptune, that's what Neptune is. That's the energy that Neptune brings, and it's at home in Pisces. So we have really, really been getting a lot of energy lately this year of support in our spirituality and creativity, our imagination, understanding illusions or the lack thereof. So it's very important to take advantage of that and take that opportunity to operate at your higher self. That's our choice that we have every day. So right now, the fueling energy with Mars in Pisces is that. It's still fueling, like the cosmos is fueling. And it just expanded on it with Jupiter being in Pisces, and it just left and went to Aries. And it's just like, please, be creative, be spiritual, be in tune, please. Because of whatever is about to unfold and happen in this world. Because we went through this, if you're in America, we went through this Pluto return that's going to be there for the next couple years. And that's build and destroy. That is transformation. Things have to come undone to build up and be renewed. And that's with our foundations. That's with the money. That's the structure. So that's happening. So in the midst of that happening, the cosmos has been like, okay, so stay in tune so you know what's real. Don't get too caught up in the illusions. Be creative. Create. Understand spirit. That has been the fueling. That is the fueling energy right now. And it has been what was just expanded on. And this love was dropped into that when Venus was there. And now Venus and Jupiter is in Aries. They like, go get it. Be passionate. What you love. What do you love? Venus and Aries, what do you love? What do you value? Be bold about it. Be forceful about it. Like, go. And have an understanding of what you're going at and doing. You know? And expand on it. And how you communicate, do it in different perspectives. Because right now, Mercury is in Gemini. So that's your communication. And it's just, that's what's being supported right now. You're being supported to love, value, be passionate about it, and take chances in that way. Rather in the workplace, your love life, expand on it. And with all of that happening, make sure your fueling and driving force comes from a spiritual and creative place, a creative space. Look at your dreams. Write down your dreams. Because Pisces is dreams. Neptune, that's your dreams. And your spirituality. So pay attention to that. I had some interesting experience in my dreams last night. And I need I'm still need to reflect on. A little bit more. But let's get into this reading. Let's see what Spirit wants you to understand today. People who come and watch this channel, I love you. I appreciate you and being a part of this growing process. I'm actually about to change over. I'm starting another channel and I'm going to put my tarot stuff on its own channel and kind of mix this channel up a little bit. Okay? Because I see this is its own force. My readings is its own force. So I'm going to do that. So you'll see that very soon. I might put it in the description box. So go ahead and look because I might just do that right now. Okay. So let's do this. All right, Spirit. What's the message of the day that my people, this village, this tribe that comes here needs to get? Oh, hold on. I got some of these cards now. Right, there we go. Mix it up a little bit. I just came doing a reading for somebody, which was wonderful because his placements was perfect for him to come during this time. His placements aligned with Aries and his planets and what planets are in Aries right now. It's just like, oh my God, I can't believe you came to me during this time. He didn't even know I did like a whole thing on it yesterday. So that was even more dope. Like, okay. Okay. All right, Spirit, what's the message of the day? What is the message of the day that everyone needs? My tribe and village needs. What's the message for the tribe? Okay. Okay. And we'll influence this, Spirit. Ooh, 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 ooh. Shoot now, huh? Okay. What influence this, Spirit? Okay, wrong one. Okay. What influence this situation, Spirit? So when I'm going to start doing something different, okay? So I'm still going to do a full spread, but we're going to talk about it as we go. And then I'll add in other placements, all right? Uh-oh. Interesting. Okay. All right. So somebody had to leave something behind. Whatever it is in their life that they've just kind of over with. And any cups they feel like they just already filled up in life, they decided like it's time to let that go. It's time to walk away, move forward, and just let that go. And they're presenting a pinnacle into a new life or a new situation. They're moving slowly, but this is a person that's coming to assist someone else. They're coming to bring assistance, and this is an honorable person. So this is an honorable person coming to assist. And the way this is, I'm reading it because of how this lined up right here. I feel like it's the same person. Like, it don't have to be though. It can be like you walked away from something, and it's making room for somebody to come in and assist you in your new walk and what you left behind, and they're being honorable and they just gonna bring something. But this is a very honorable person. It's a very mature person. This is somebody who doesn't come in fast either. This is the Knight of Pentacles. They don't come in fast. So they're taking their time, they're coming in, but they're coming in to bring assistance in the situation. So either you walked away, now you're going to be that in a situation, or you walking away, somebody's going to come bring that for you. And this spirit is saying to have strength. To have strength. So have strength, because something is coming in, or you're coming, or you are taking steps in your life to be of assistance elsewhere. I feel that. I've definitely been there. So what influenced that is somebody overcoming obstacles and just kind of fighting it from higher ground and getting out of a space of being conflicted and really not even being able to sleep at night. Like, it's just heavy on your mind. You can't even sleep. And then you have like these attacks and quarrels and different things coming your way, but you have overcome it. You've overcome some obstacles, or someone has overcome some obstacles and just decided to walk away from where the obstacles even came from. Decided to walk away and take new steps in life and take your assistance and your pinnacle elsewhere and have strength while doing that. So that's the center of the read. Let's continue this story. Okay, Spirit, what's the best possible outcome just from that energy? So it will cause some of your some things to be postponed, like if you want to, like your travels or whatever it is that you had planned and moving forward. It's going to postpone it a little bit, but to give you more time to reflect and to connect more spiritually, because you're going to need that for wherever it is that you're going. But Spirit is backing you in this, because this is the Six of Swords. It's in reverse, but in the Six of Swords, like, you see how Spirit is just like on the boat with you with your swords. So Spirit got you. It's just a matter of you taking more time to sharpen your swords and to go with and to connect with Spirit and bond with Spirit before you take this ride, because you're gonna take the ride. Okay, so that's the best possible outcome just from this energy so far. We're gonna continue the storyline to read, but you postponing a little bit after experiencing this. Oh, and the bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles, which is the selfishness. This is the selfishness and the greed and like just holding on to like legacy and what's yours. So maybe you dealt with that. Maybe you had a quarrel with somebody that came with that energy, you know? But right now you are backed by the Mars and Pisces. You are backed by the Venus and Aries to be bold about what you value in life and what you bring to the table and how you love and what you love. You have Jupiter in Aries that is expanding on your ambitions. So whatever it is that you are doing and you seek to do, utilize that Neptune and Mars and Pisces, and take the time to let that be your fuel, and connecting with spirit and your creativity to be that fuel. Even if you have to postpone a little bit, coming from out of these fights, these quarrels in your life that's holding you back a little bit, you know, that's okay. But take the time within, so that before you move forward. Okay? So, what happened in the far past? What happened in the far past, Spirit? What happened in the far past? This situation. What happened in the far past? This situation. What happened in the far past? I'm gonna go ahead and do what's in the recent past. Okay, what happened in the recent past? What happened in the recent past? What's in the near future? Whoa. Oh. Oh. Well, this is definitely a masculine that I'm talking to. Okay. What's their feeling in the situation? What's their feeling in the situation? Okay. What's your hopes and fears? Hopes and fears. Hopes and fears. Okay. Okay, somebody. All right. And what's the outcome? Clarify that outcome. We're gonna talk a little bit more about that in a little bit. All right, so in the far past, what affected this situation is you have the Queen of Swords in the face of the Five of Cups in reverse. Sorry, you guys, I don't know where that came from. But the Queen of Swords is the energy of kind of like putting your foot down, of laying the law, and kind of like finding the truth and like the justice in the situation. And that's her energy. And then the Five of Cups in reverse, so that's coming out of a place of just feeling of loss, you know. So somebody was just coming with the energy of loss, crying over spilled milk, like not paying attention to other cups and other opportunities that they may have, and just down, and just almost like depressed, you know. So she's like, no, like we're not doing that. We're not doing depression, crying over some things that you can't change, and all of that. So her coming with that energy affected this situation. And in the recent past caused the Hangman. So the Hangman, it's a lot of reflection cards that came out in this reading. So the Hangman is reflection, is like going like, I always like to say being upside down about something, because the Hangman is upside down. So it's like really like turning it upside down, like really reflecting on it, really taking that time to dig into something, like say like reflecting, like really reflecting, you know. So and then in the near future, coming out of a state of coming out of a state of feeling just let down in life, let down and attacked, and not even necessarily attacked, like just taking L's, just back to back to back to back, like just, ooh, that just hit, because I said back to back to back to back, but that's what the picture literally looks like, just stabs in the back, just back to back to back to back, just leaving you just feeling half dead, you know. So just coming out of that energy, and and whatever, it was like a message that came through, a messenger, something that helps you come out of that energy, or that had you in that energy to begin with. So in the near future, you're coming out of that, and or somebody is coming out of that in this spread. And your role in the situation is Ten of Cups and King of Wands. Hey. So the King of Wands is fine. He's about his business. He's courageous. He's passionate. Like, he's like passionate and fun and handling his stuff. Like, okay, King of Wands. And this is also the King of Wands is fire sign. So that could be something lit up in your chart right now. We are like, Aries is getting lit up right now, you know. So you can be an Aries or have Aries strong in your chart, Sagittarius, Leo, you know. So those are the fire signs. But it doesn't have to mean that, like, you can just be a king, passionate, and just coming with it. Because you want the Ten of Cups, okay? Family, togetherness, love. You want that family. This is like one of the best cards in the entire deck. Because that's just bringing it all together in love and unity and family. Like the love of your family. So I'm loving you right now, King of Wands. Like, you the man, you fine, you feeling yourself, you passionate, you all fiery and stuff, and you about your family. That's what I'm talking about. Like, you ain't just out here in the streets. Like, you want your family together. And or you want that in your life. Like, that's where you at. Like, this is your role in the situation. Like, you may not be a side piece on somebody happy family either. This may not be the role. Y'all here all fine and passionate while somebody got a whole happy family right here. I know it's some of y'all out there too. I hope not. I'm not judging you. That could be another way this could be read. Like, you all fine over on the side of somebody's side piece. You're a happy family, but you need to know that family is happy if you are a side piece. Like, that is like, got the rainbow and all the cups filled. Like, they are happy. Okay, so don't be over here messing stuff up. But the original energy that I got from that, I'm feeling both. Like, the original energy, how it was read, was supposed to be read. Somebody finding about their business and their family. But then, like, it was like a radar that went off, and it was like, and somebody else trying to be a side piece to that. That's your role. So this is two different perspectives of different reads for different people that's going to watch this. One of y'all is a side piece to a happy home, and somebody else is the happy home. Or you brought it together. Like, you that man. And don't take it no kind of way, you guys. It does not have to mean that you're the person in the happy home, so she got a side piece. No, that's a whole different storyline. It's a different storyline, okay? Allow that. Alright, take what resonates only and leave the rest, because it's the whole tribe. I mean, it's only probably about 20 y'all right now. But you know, this is us. So the way you feel, it's the King of Cups. I mean, I said the King of Cups. This is the Nine of Cups and the Four of Swords in reverse. So the Nine of Cups, that's abundance on your own. So you feeling good about yourself. You like, I did this. Like, I work for this. Like, I'm abundant with or without anybody. So you already felt like you brought the abundance. So yeah, so you got your Ten of Cups. You got your Ten of Cups. Or you want this Ten of Cups because you already feel like you bring in a whole nine. Like, you just like, man, I'm a whole nine. Like, I'm the only thing, be by myself. I'm abundant. I got cups filled. You know, I just need that ace in my life. Like, come on, ace. Or I accept the ace. I'm loving my ace right now. Like, so we abundant. We got that 10. We a 10 together. Like, yeah, you know? So, and it's coming out of a place of feeling like you needed to rest on something or just rest in general. So you coming out of a resting point just feeling abundant. Like, I got this. Like, and I want the whole family. Like, for sure. So your hopes and fears is the Two of Cups and the Hierophant. So the Two of Cups is like reconciliation, like coming together in love, or just coming together in a union, just reconciling, you know. And then the Hierophant is all about traditions and being traditional and sticking to that, you know. So I don't know if that's a fear that somebody's gonna be sticking to traditions, or maybe they're both hopes. Like, you hope to reconcile and just be traditional. Like, let's get married. Like, let's just do it. I'm trying to have this 10 of Cups. So that could be the energy, especially with, I'm telling you, with this Venus and Aries. It's bold, and he looking bold right now. He like, I'm on fire. Like, what's up? All I need is one Ace of Cups, like, or I'm ready to just embody my whole thing. I got my Ace of Cups. Like, I'm feeling good, looking good, and my family good. What's up? Like, you know? So that's happening. And then the outcome, but the outcome is a little more confusing to me because I don't know what happened here. Like, I don't understand what's going on, and I kind of want to like dig a little deeper into that, because here you have somebody in the Four of Cups reflecting. The Four of Cups is like, it's a reflection card, like sitting back reflecting on things. And it's like, but I can't take away from the picture, because the picture is, it's like they have one cup in mind and not even worrying about the rest. So it's really like pondering over something rather than letting some things go, or just not worrying about it and really reflecting on something. Like, that's something that I want in life, or that's just something that's just on your mind. And the other two cards that came out with it, it's like the lack of an achievement, or what's the word I'm looking for? It's like being honored, or like getting your merits, you know, like the lack of doing that, and the lack of victory in a situation. So it's like, did you rush in or about to rush in, and it's like, no, that just didn't work out, or just feeling like, maybe feeling like you shouldn't, and maybe feeling like not appreciated in a situation, and just reflecting on a specific cup because the other one's just empty. I don't know what happened, King of Wands. Do you want your family? You want to reconcile to have a strong family because maybe you weren't appreciated or something? Or you thought that you weren't being appreciated? Or maybe you just feel like, oh, we're not a battery. Or maybe you just feel like you need to reflect more before you rush in. But you feel like you already came out of the place of reflection. Let's clarify. Ooh, okay, but you got the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The King of Pentacles got it all going on. King of Pentacles is about his money. The King of Pentacles handles the structure in a family. He's a good like father figure and just grounding energy, and can also represent earth signs. So, you know, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Like that can be a representation of that as well. Strong Taurus energy here. So, what's happening here? I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, so Spirit, give us more understanding on the outcome and how the person behind this read can get the best outcome possible. What did it? That was too many cards. What do they need to do, Spirit? What do they need to know? Be at their best. Okay. So Spirit said you got to come out of that devil energy. You have to come out of the devil energy. So what that means is, with a devil card in this deck, like it's about toxicity, or really like greed and lust and being attached to an idea. Being too, and and look at you sitting over there reflecting on the idea, thinking about these cups, that one cup, not worried about the other ones. This is a decision of fate right now that can really change your life or hinder it. Because that reminds me over there crying over spilled milk instead of appreciating what you have. So somewhere in there in this energy, I didn't see it at first, but somewhere here, you really do need to reflect. You need to go in deeper and spiritually and really understand a situation if you want your family to be right. If you don't want to just be alone and abundant. Because you're chained to an idea. You're chained to lust and greed and taking bad advice and just being guided in a very sinister way. Or you're the one doing it. Even though like your role seems good though. So I don't think you're the one doing it. I think you're caught up in this worldly shit. And you're just allowing yourself to be attached to that. Like, that's what's important. And you got to come out of that. You have to come out of that if you want your 10 of Cups. If you want that to continue to be abundant and to be loved and to have your reconciliation. Because your hopes is a reconciliation in a traditional sense. So if you want that energy right now, if you want that, then utilize the energy of the cosmos. Like Venus and Jupiter is in Aries, so it is expanding on your ambition and all of those things, but it's also expanding on your love language in a bold way. So be bold, be passionate in your love and in your love language, and understanding theirs too. Because the Venus and Aries govern the Emperor, the Empress, and the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands is the marriage card. So the cosmos is supporting marriage right now, and is supporting those type of unions and coming together. But you got to get out of the ideas and the illusions. That's what it is, the illusion. So Pisces was just enhanced recently and had together with that home planet Neptune, and being so imaginative can come with illusions. So if you are being like stuck in illusion, that could be a lot of different things. Like sometimes we just, like, especially in this day and age, you can get stuck on what you see on the internet and online, or just what you think is important in life. And at the end of the day, love, living, family, health, like those are more important than anything else. Spirituality. If you're not operating in spirit, you're not living. Because operating in spirit means to operate in the life force synergy that God blessed every living thing with, and to understand that, be connected into that, and move as nature does. So that you can be an understanding of when all the illusions come, all the artificial intelligence, you're still in tune with organic intelligence, with spiritual intelligence, with that will live longer and beyond all of those things that mimic it. You have to be in tune with that is not the mimic of it. And only then can you and your family and the family or future family, whatever it is you're trying to have in life and reconcile with, truly be true and abundant. And you get the most out of that and that experience in life. So I don't know if your fear is traditions, or if you hope for that traditional energy and that, and with religion and your spiritual walk, and in the midst of trying to reconcile with somebody. So I don't know with that you know how that resonates with you. But it's time for reflection and getting closer to spirit and out of the illusions and the toxicities in your life, and to walk away from that. See, the middle of this spread was walking away from certain things in life to know new pleasures, to know new things, to have spiritual advancement, and to be of an assistance somewhere else. So, or someone coming in to be an assistance of you that is honorable and having strength on the walk and doing that. And the strength card can also be Leo. So I could be talking to a Leo right now, but not necessarily, but having strength. All right. So that's the message of today. Love you guys. I hope you have a great rest of the week. Well, we'll be talking, but man, I'm probably gonna take my son to see Dr. Strange soon. We've been talking about it, and that everything is everything. There's kind of some things in there I don't know if I want to share with my son or see with my son, but I don't know. We'll see. But I'm a Dr. Strange fan for sure, because that is like one of the most realistic. And understanding this spiritual world and the multi-dimensional world that we live in, I love Dr. Strange. Like, he was astral projecting and studying. Like, that's something you can actually do or learn and discipline on doing. So him becoming a superhero and just understanding our the spiritual world and the different things you can utilize within it with master, which only like monks have done, and utilizing more than 10% of your brain, like that, I love it. I really love it. That's why I love Vision too. Anyway, we're not gonna get into that in my Marvel love. But have a great day, you guys, and I hope that your day is abundant and you're in love with your life and your values and your family. All right, peace and love, you guys.